Hey, what's up, buddy? Welcome back. Welcome back. Day 2. We're back. We are absolutely back. Let me see here. Where were you? I needed you last year. That's a good point. How'd you do? How'd you do, bro? Come back when I don't have to do the SHSAT anymore. Well, to be fair, and we're being totally fair, I was here. My YouTube channel was here, so it's not like I was totally gone. I was a little gone. I wasn't, just my ghost remained. Just my ghost of video on demands. That's what remained. So I hope that was with you. I hope that took you to the place you needed to be, but now I'm back. Oh, you failed? You didn't get the right score? That's okay, man. It doesn't really matter. But it's good you tried. What do they say? It's better to have tried and failed than to never try at all. At least you tried. Got a 470? I see you. Why leave, bro? I kind of talked about it in the last stream a little bit. What I am interested in knowing. What I'm interested in knowing is, are you guys already done with the SHSAT? Like, if you're on this channel now, is it over? Are you done? Have you moved on? Because I can keep studying SHSAT, man. I got that back pocket. It's not a problem. And I was thinking about it. Most people are going to be studying for the SAT. Because I started this channel in 2016. And so the people who have been with the channel for a long time, or at least found the channel and used it to study, are going to be doing SATs, PSATs. I'm done. It drained me, man. Yeah, it's draining. That's real. Primo, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm back. What's up, Winfast? You're studying for the SAT. Ooh, do I got SAT material? Let me pull it up. Are we doing SAT? Is that what's going on? Man, I gotta go through the cobwebs. Dude, techno. You're recording a video, man. I gotta go to your YouTube channel. Are you posting on YouTube? Is that what you're doing? Man, I gotta go through. Dude, I gotta find my practice tests. Oh, dude, I should have done this before the stream. That's a tragedy. Going to my 5,000 terabyte practice test folder. Hold on, it's gotta load. Rarely? Okay. Well, let's check that out. You got into Cardozo? I don't know, man. Just feel it out. Is this it? This is the Specialized High School Student Handbook. Are we doing that? I guess I can do. Finally, they added. I'm gonna drop a poll really quick. Okay. Poll posted. It's gone. Yeah, I know. The world is a crazy place. Let's see. Okay. All right, so most people are studying SHSAT, which makes sense. It makes sense. Because what else have I done on this channel? What else have I done in this channel other than SHSAT? It's the calling card, right? Like, would I be wrong? Would I be wrong to switch to SAT? Would that be wrong? I don't know. Okay, the votes have been cast. Do more SAT? Yeah. Yeah, my face is surprised. Because I thought more people would want SAT, honestly. So let's pull up some SHSAT. I do want to pull up the new student handbook. I want to see what it is. We're going to go through it together. Guys, I am stupid rusty. I'm stupid rusty. So you're gonna have to like oh, what's this thing? Man, this is bad. All right, let me pull it up really quick, guys. Hold up. All right, we're gonna pull this up. Oh wow, it's already pulled up. All right, so we're back in the desk. We're back. Finally, we're back, dudes. I had to like pull. It was really dramatic. I had to pull everything out of the closets. It was all dusty. I was like blowing dust off. All right, here we go. So this is it. This is what you're talking about. According to the percentages, 4.96. Yeah, I mean it was like a yeah. That's actually a good point. I don't know how it got that granular with only 8 people voting. It should be like big chunks. So okay, 25% said SAT, so that's 2. So that leaves us 6 people for 75%. You make that make sense. Well, I guess that actually does make sense. We're cool. Senior Tech, I took the SAT in the fall of 2019, and I got a 532? Oh, I thought you're talking about SHSAT. I was like, dude, you know you get 400 points for putting your name on the SAT, right? So like to get a 532, you'd be like drooling on your test packet. That's how dumb you would have to be to get a 530. I mean, I probably shouldn't say that, but if we're being really honest here, which I want to be, 532 is like, dude, you could not even be a cashier at like a 7-Eleven at getting a 532. Unless you like did not, if less like you went to China and took it in Chinese. But even then, if you were just guessing, you're gonna get 1 out of 4 correct. So 532, it's like you just don't even answer some of the questions, which is cool. All right, so are you doing 8th grade SHSAT or 9th grade? I think we're going to start with 8th grade, and I think we're going to go over this most recent student handbook because I haven't looked at this most recent one yet. I have this one pulled up. I guess they're the same. Although maybe they didn't release the new one yet. Maybe that's on me. You just feel surreal memories. I'm going to be back like 10 minutes. So yeah, do your thing, bro. Yeah, Techno was an OG. He was an OG for a long time, but we're gonna get the crew. We're gonna get the new crew. We're gonna get a new gang. What are you getting on the SAT, Nitty? That's my question. All right, so dudes, the SHSAT. Let's see if anything changed here. Because I'm like, dude, I cannot tell you how rusty I am with this stuff, dude. Your score is based on correct answers. Okay. No. Okay. I want to just make sure the scoring is the same. That's like the big thing that is going to be super important. dude, they do not have it labeled because they don't want you to know how it's scored. Because like I've gone over in previous videos, the way that it's scored is extraordinarily suspect. But it's just like this weird type of curving. Whatever. All right, let's just get into this grind, dude. I just need to stop stalling. Maybe that's good to start with, is these practice grid-in questions to see if I still got it. Which I don't think I do. maybe I don't. Maybe I don't still got it. Which is fine. Like, I've done my time. Okay, let's just go for it. All right, let's do this first question. Let's go. I don't think it shows the answer. No, it does not. All right, perfect. So here's the first question. Let's do it. Oh, this is actually kind of sick. All right, so far we got F with 3 votes. I'm gonna give it like a second more, just because I'm so rusty. I gotta draw this out. Dude, what if I get this wrong? What if I'm back? I cannot think like that. Dude, I don't even have my ruler with me. All right, this is gonna be like actually beautiful. Also, I'll get real with you guys after this session. All right, 5 votes. I think we're in. So, how is this done? The perimeter of the rectangle is 51 centimeters or 510 centimeters. The ratio of the length to width is 3:2. That's kind of obvious. There's a lot of different ways to do this. The dirty and easy way to do this, in my perspective, in my humble opinion, is to just add a perimeter, dude. They give you the perimeter, add it up. So obviously we are going to skip some steps. Tell me if I'm like blowing by you. You guys are not dumb. So I don't want to treat you guys dumb, but if I do take a step that's a little crazy, this problem is not crazy. But if I do, I'm just giving you I'm just saying, like I don't want to treat you dumb because you guys are not dumb. But if I do something, you're like, what's going on? Just ask. So that's going to be just even slow. Right? And then it's just so easy, right? From there, it's 153, and from here, it's 102, right? And so that's the dimensions. That's the answer. F. You guys nailed it. Of course. The chat is genius. Literally, the chat is genius. Most of my math was probability, but I didn't know how to solve probability. That is rough, dude. That is really rough. Do some probability questions and what you know for probability. Man, it's been a long time since I did a probability question. Let me think of one real quick. Well, I mean, you know how to do probability. Let's just do a really quick, easy one. Let me end this poll real quick. Hold up. So let me just do a quick, easy one. Probability, right? Like, probability, man, my handwriting is trash. Probability you do not get purple. What is it? Because all probability is what we want over everything. Everyone. Over everything. That sounds like honestly, it sounds like a Hustler page. What I want over everything. And he's like drop shipping Amazon packages. But that's it. So what do you want? You want not purple, which is 7 things. How many things are there total? 7 plus 13, 20. That's it. And where they might actually get and where they actually might get a little bit more difficult is probably you don't get a purple after getting a purple. All right. So here we go. This is the real question, right? What's the probability you don't get a purple after drawing a purple? So we're talking about 2 draws. The first one, you got a purple. The second one, you do not get a purple. What's the probability of that? ELA will be nice. Okay, we'll do some ELA. I got you. So what's the answer to this? The probability you don't get purple after getting a purple. There's only one difference. Oh, and I probably should talk about replacement. All right, let me actually give you a real problem here where that's actually not trash and written out properly. Hold on. You guys deserve better than trash. All right, ready? So here's a keynote problem for your brains to absorb. Check this. Oh, that actually would be okay. All right, here we go. Real question. Let's go. ninth grade SHSAT for ELA. Hey Doge, can you put that in a fraction? Yeah, there's a difference. It's harder. I'm just gonna give you like a minute more for this, just in case you're still working. What are these called? Emotes? What are these called? Oh yeah, I remember what I used to do. Dude, it's all coming back to me. Isn't the world crazy, dude? I can't believe I used to do this, so. I remember now. And Dodge, I see you, man. You don't need to do the fraction. Alright, cool. What are these called in the bottom right corner of the chat? What is this? What are these called? Like, I know what it does. But like, what's the name of it? Like, I'm learning English for the first time. What is this? What is this? Okay, so let's go over the question really quick. Because I think most people are done. Hit that, I don't even want to say it. So, I think everybody's done. So, the only thing to consider when doing multiple probabilities, there's two things. The first is, are there multiple things happening? And does that multiple thing that is happening make it, I mean, I'm already explaining this too complicated. There's two things to consider, guys. The first is, how many times are we drawing a ball? And since there's two events, are we going to add them together, or are we going to multiply it? That's it. So the probability, the first want, or maybe I'll go in with red. The first probability of our want over everything. 13, well, 6 and 4 is 10, plus 13, 23, plus 3 is 26. So what do we want? Well, with the first time we want a purple ball, so that's 13 over 26. The second thing, what do we want? We want to draw a blue ball, which is 4. And a lot of people get tricked here because I keep that first ball in my hand. So there's no longer 13 purple balls, there's 12. So it's not 26, there's actually 25 left. And so these are the two events that are happening, and we multiply them together. That's it. If you want an easy way to remember why we multiply, it's because it's because things get smaller. The probability gets smaller. And if I times something by 1/2, it's going to get smaller. And so when I times this first fraction by another fraction, it's going to get smaller. And whenever you have the probability of multiple events, of the same event occurring over and over, it's going to get smaller. You have 0% chance to flip a coin a million times and to get it heads every single time. The percentage of that happening is 0. So we're going to multiply these. You might get stuck. It might suck. So I don't recommend keeping 13 over 26. If you're cool with it and you divide both the top and the bottom by 13, it's 1/2 times 4 over 26, and or 25 is what I initially said. And then once we're there, 4 over 50. Which is 2 over 25. Oh, okay. Doge and Camilla. Did you think I was just doing the probability of drawing just the blue ball? Is that what you were doing? Because that is 4 over 25. So I give credit to Doge and Camilla. Sweaty, good job, bro. Dave, you know, I give you a C plus. Good job. But yeah, maybe I should have written the question better. Maybe that's on me. Purple and blue. Yeah, so I knew it. Are the probability questions also on the SAT? Yes. Yes. Is this what you need to know for the SHSAT? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I actually think if we even pull up, I bet we could find a probability problem on this. Oh, there goes my pen. Okay. Oh. Okay, here we go, dude. We got another probability question here. Dude, he's so clear. Dude, Sweaty is ever clear right now. He's like that movie. Yeah, Sweaty's like that movie right now. All right, bro. So I just control F. I found a probability problem from the practice tests. I'll give you guys a couple little bit to get this going, and we're gonna pull going for answers. All right. So when you're done with the problem, just hit the just spam the this emoji thing down here. So once I see enough spam, I know everybody's done. So pretty solid. I think this question is written horribly. I'd give this question a D minus as far as the author. So let's go into it. Let's tear this problem apart. So a bag contains 15 marbles, 11 blue, 4 red. Sarah picks 1 marble randomly, returns it. Actually, this is a good written question. Then randomly picks up 1 marble again. Probability red marble both times. It's as if we even need to do this, right? 4 over 15. That's her first probability. That is the likelihood that she gets her red marble the first time, because there's 4 red marbles. There's 15 total marbles. And then she does that twice, and she returns the marble to the bag. Now, is this comfortable multiplication? Is it fun multiplication? No. Can you cross things off? And no, you can't. So you do have to do 15 times 15. And I know a lot of you are sitting in front of calculators. Don't do that, dude, because you don't get a calculator on the test. You have to grind. So this is the first time I've done this in a long time. 75. And check my work. If this is trash, just tell me. 225, that sounds right. So 225, and then 4 times 4 is going to be 16 over that. So what we get is 16 over 225. That's our answer. It does not reduce. So E, good job. Good job to everyone who said E on that. I like the poll because I feel like I'm doing something, but I don't like the poll because I don't know who voted. And I like in the previous problem, I liked, I liked, I like making fun of people for their answers. So I don't know. What do you guys? Do you like the poll or do you not? That is that's the real question. That's the $1,000,000 question that I would like to know. I'm not like blown away by it. Let's be TBH on it. I'm not blown away. I might never do it again. I might never do a poll again. So I know some people were asking for ELA. I guess we can do some ELA. Let me see here. Let me get this back up. Hold up real quick. Martial arts for the mind and body, dude. People that write these is just like I will forever clown on. Okay, here we go. Buckle up. I'm not gonna read this. You don't need me to read this out loud. Just go into it, bros. Let's get it. Yeah, I like it when I say it in chat, but I'm also scared of getting it wrong. Win fast. Win fast. Gotta do it, dude. Gotta do it. Yeah, I agree with you, Techno. Even just doing this poll now, like, I'm just like, I'm like dying inside. This poll is not doing it for me. What's up, Tempest? All right, let's go over this. If you need a little second here, just let me know. Ty, thank you, thank you for your videos. I somehow managed to get into Brooklyn Tech through Discovery this summer. Good job, Tempest. You did that. Really good work, my man, or my lady. But no, good job, Tempest. All right, man, these polls are killing me. I'm just gonna end it. All right, so for this question, dude, is the SHSAT getting easier, or am I just transcending? Am I like power level 9,000, and I'm just looking at this stuff like pathetic? But it's not pathetic. It actually is. It serves a purpose. So we have punctuations here. We have periods, we have semicolons, we have commas. This is kind of a funny one, but the periods, semicolons, and period, A, B, and C, those are full sentences. So you have to have a noun that does a verb. So A is actually the answer here. The land on earth, that's your verb, or that's your noun. That's your noun. Has not. Always been. That's your verb, more or less. So we have an earth, and it has not always been. That's your noun and your verb. We're done. The rest of this is just trash. At one time, what? Dude, are you for real? Dude, what? Why? I don't even use this browser. Why are you doing this? Okay. The land on earth has not always been separated into 7 continents. That is a complete sentence. At one time, a massive supercontinent. So at one time is an introductory phrase. A massive supercontinent is the noun. And the next thing that happens to the noun is known as Pangea. these two commas, when you see something surrounded by commas like this, 90% of the time you don't have to read it. So at one time, a massive supercontinent covered 1/3 of the Earth's surface. That's a full sentence. So see you later. Additionally, this actually... Why? They're saying semicolon is wrong? What are they doing to my boy semicolon there? Because semicolon, in case you didn't know, is a period. A semicolon is a period. Every single time you see a semicolon, it will be a period on this test. Let's see here. All right, so I have the answers pulled up here. It says the semicolon's incorrect. It can be considered a correct way to separate the independent clauses. And additionally, oh, I know why. It's because it's not wrong to begin with. Replacing a period with a semicolon is not an issue. I mean, they're the same thing. So you're not correcting a mistake. You're not correcting the error. So that's why. Answer's A. Good job, everybody. You're genius. All right, let's do this next one. Number 2. Oh, yeah, that's better. I hope 9th grade SHSAT gets easier for the hard forms. I would think so, yeah. What's the 10%? I believe it's lists of lists, or lists with things that have commas in them, like New York, New York, or like Boston, Massachusetts. You would need semicolons to separate those things in the list that have commas in them already. Got the answer. What's the answer, Dave? I'm not doing polls anymore, bro. C? There's no C, bro. Okay, there you go. So chat's thinking it's G. Oh, this is one of those precise language questions. People got so mad. People got so mad about these questions, dude. Really funny. All right, let's go into it. Because it's like, what's precise? Okay, so the Appalachian Trail, that's pretty specific, is a really long trail. Really is pretty general, but we'll skip it. That a lot of people, that's also pretty general, do each year. All right, so we have a lot of general things in there. The Appalachian Trail is an extremely long trail that millions of people do each year. That already corrects a lot of the issues, but you still have millions of people do. Like, that's like kind of a caveman word. What are they doing? If the Appalachian Trail is 2,200-mile trail that more than 1 million people hike each year, that's pretty solid. The Appalachian Trail is a 2,200-mile trail that 2 million people hike each year. That's better. The Appalachian Trail is a lengthy trail. Nope, that's trash. You guys are right. It's G. Good job. Precise language is like the easiest thing in existence. Dude, you know why Fortnite Sweaty Kid? Which is like such a funny name to me. I don't know why. But it's because they got so much trouble over these precise language questions. They have to make them really easy or else they get blamed. Or they don't want, people will get mad. So they have to make them really obvious. But like, dude, if I took 1,000 people and I had them take this, I think some would pick F just because they read it and they're like, oh, that's good. And they pick it and they go on to the next one when they should have read G and H. So I get that. Maybe you picked F. But who can't do this, dude? It's like, oh, it's like, if you know how to read, you can do precise language. It's kind of crazy. All right, let's go to this next one. Number 3, let's go. Reading comprehension is where you trip up. Yeah, a lot of people do. Here's a question for you, Ford. I'm not talking about social. I'm not like talking about Twitter. I'm asking like, do you read? Do you like read things that people wrote, like paragraphs and stories and like long blog posts and articles? That's the question. Tell her I'm going to sophomore year right now, but thanks for your videos. They helped a lot. You got it, Gabrielle. Should I be doing SAT? That's the question, I think. Yeah, but I get bored really easily. Unless like mangas or fairy tales. Well, that's your problem, dude. That's your problem. You getting bored means that your brain's going to shut off. Because when I get bored, my brain shuts off. So that's why you have to practice reading stuff that's boring. So that you can learn how to take in that information even when the article itself is really boring. Yeah, you got to train your brain. Yeah. What's the answer to this, bros? I'm going to need some answers. Got some B's coming up in chat. Okay, yeah, I'm getting a lot of B's as well. This seems really obvious. But when they're talking about combining sentences, what they really want are these transition words. This but, this which, this and. That's all they're looking for. Do you know what those transition words mean? And can you use them effectively? Yes, the chat is right. The answer is B. Let's look at what the wrong answers are. This is a good one. This is like the worst trash answer here. The International Space Station has been inhabited by crew members since 2000. But, okay, so we're going to talk about something opposite of that. But tourists will soon be allowed to pay for visits to the space station. That's actually okay, but the but is kind of weird. That's just kind of weird. It doesn't seem like it's opposite. Though the cost is 52 to 58 million round trip. So, yeah, it's just a mess because you don't use though with so. If this so was not there, that actually would be decent. Let's look at the D. The International Space Station has been inhabited by crew members since 2000, and tourists will soon be allowed to pay for visits to the space station because the cost is that's your issue right here. This transition word, and tourists will soon be allowed to pay for visits to the space station because the cost is 52 to 58 million round trip. That's actually okay. Let me see why I really hate this rather than just giving you a bad answer on why it's bad. It's this therefore. That's kind of bad. But I think what really makes D and what really spikes it, because the transitions I really don't hate. I thought I would. I really don't hate them. But it's restating the noun rather than using a pronoun. The International Space Station. They will be allowed to pay for visits to the space station. That seems wordy. That seems like it's unnecessary compared to the better answer we got that doesn't use it. So that to me is kind of why B is better than D. And it also doesn't really clarify that the cost is the cost being linked to the travelers doesn't really hit. But I thought the answers were worse when I was reading it in my head, but these actually were pretty close. So good job, Chad, on getting the answer on this one. Really good. Last one, number 4. Fortnite Sweaty Kid. Because I remember people are surprised not a lot of people are barely watching your live streams. I remember when you used to get like hundreds of people joining. Yeah, well, that's going to happen in October. This is how it was forever. Like, just in the summer, people aren't really in school. They're not really caring. So we would only get like a handful, and it would be the OGs. And they would stick with it. And these are the people that do extremely well. But yeah, it's always really slow at first. But I don't mind. It's all good. It actually is kind of crazy when it's like 100 people. I'm just like, this is better because I can like answer questions if anybody's confused. But you guys are crushing it. The chat's really smart, which is also really good. The chat is almost always like really smart people. You can't see? Oh, that's my bad. That's my bad. All right, what's the answer? All right, hit the emote button if you guys are done. If you're still working on it, just keep chilling. Okay, you guys are going to be blown away by this one. The answer to this question is E. Are you blown away? If you had trouble with this question, which I do see you guys did a little bit, be a little honest, go watch my comma videos. Go watch the comma video. Just do it. Here, let me put the link in the chat real quick so you guys know what I'm talking about. Hold up. Hold up. Let me get this link to this comma video here real quick. Real quick. Dude, it's wild to come back through this and to see. It really is wild. Okay. So. All right, so here's the first one. And that's for comma with adjectives. And then you have essential and non-essential modifiers. Just here, just go to my comma playlist. Like I'm just going to post the comma playlist. So check that out. Let's go into the answer and let's go through this. And I will do my best to explain this to you properly. Oh, I can draw too? Ooh. Ooh-wee. Okay. Dude. It's still too thick. I need this like pencil thin. All right, whatever. So with these two adjectives, agile and athletic, the rule is if you can change the order or if you can put the word and between two adjectives, you need a comma. That's the rule. If you can put the word and between two adjectives, it needs a comma. In 1962, the agile, athletic Wilt Chamberlain. In 1962, the agile and athletic Wilt Chamberlain. You can change the order, and it still makes sense. In 1962, the athletic, agile Wilt Chamberlain. So you need a comma. If you can put an and in there, you need a comma. And that's why it's the correct answer. So, okay. Okay, I regret this drawing tool immensely. And my day is ruined. Okay, everything is getting highlighted. Okay? Okay. So the second one, F. A lot of people were on F, and I don't blame you for that. There's two reasons why F is incorrect. The first reason, if you put a comma before and, that is the same thing as a period 90% of the time. That is the same thing as a period 90% of the time. So if I were to write a sentence, I like apples, I like book, and I have a period in there. I could also do a semicolon. I could also do a comma and. So putting a comma before that and makes it two sentences, which it is not. The only exception would be maybe if it was a non-essential modifier, but I mean, that would be a little sneaky. I don't think they would play like that. So that's why the answer is E. Okay, watch the comma video. Highly, highly recommend. All right, this is it. I think this is the last problem we're going to do. All right, 5, let's get it. You got the test in August, Dinos? Why you I thought it was in October. Do I not? Has something changed? Oh, okay. Got it. All right, well, you're in the right place, Dinos. A. Everybody's on A. Dave wants redemption. He messed up. Yeah, you guys got this right. So, very, very well done, I must say. Can I please get my pointer back? Man, can Microsoft Edge just not be abysmal? Can Microsoft Edge just be okay for 1 minute of its life, or does it have to be Microsoft Edge? How do I get my pointer back? I don't want to draw or erase anymore. Please stop. Hate this. I just want my mouse back. Whatever. All right, so you guys got the right answer on this one. Let's go through the first sentence because that's all it's needed. 1967. Switzer signed up for the Boston Marathon using her first and middle initials instead of her full name. Full sentence, complete sentence. Comma, at that time, comma. Only men were permitted to officially register and receive a number for the legendary race. Who writes this? Who says, oh, the Boston Marathon, that legendary race? Oh, it's a legendary race. Who talks like that? Nobody talks like that. Who talks like that? Nobody talks like that. Whatever. So whenever you see 2 commas, that's a non-essential modifier. That means I can take it up out of the sentence and it should be totally fine. The issue with that is then that's just 2 complete sentences. We have Catherine Switzer signed up. That's a noun doing a verb. Only men were. That's a noun doing a verb. So 2 complete sentences. We need a semicolon. We need a period. We need a comma and. Having a non-essential modifier is not that. So good job, chat. Good job. Good. Good job. All right, bros. So I think I got the vibe. I think I got what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing SHSAT. Wait, Tyler, is trigonometry going to be tested on 9th grade SHSAT? Maybe, probably not. It would be way more worth your time to learn about like really basic stuff, like stuff with triangles, like the interior angles, the perimeters, and how to find areas and things like that, than it would studying trig. There might be 1 or 2 trig questions at most. So I would just study other stuff. Unless you're just interested, you can look into it, dude. Yeah, definitely. How often do I stream? So Thursdays at 7 p.m. I'm coming back on a weekly rotation, bros. It is actually happening. It's actually happening. I'm coming back on a weekly rotation. So I know it's just kind of chill today. We just did a couple questions. Next week, you need to install a seatbelt into your chair. Because you're gonna be blown away by the amount of work that you're gonna have to do. You're gonna call the mayor and say there's child slavery because of how much work you're gonna be forced to do the next stream. I'm gonna have so many questions for you. Today was just chill. And today, actually, I just wanted to see, are we doing SHSAT or are we doing SAT? I think we're going to do SHSAT. We might do an SAT, a little cheeky SAT stream, but we're going to be doing SHSAT. Evaz Khan, I made it into STY because of you, Ty Gang. Good job, Khan. Did it, bro. Dude, what's crazy is to think of in STY how many people studied using this channel. And you didn't even know they were there. They were just Enons on YouTube. And now you're with them. One of your friends, she got a trig question? Yeah. That's going to be 1 trig question. So is it really worth stressing out and spending hours on trig for maybe 1 or 2 questions? I don't think that probability is right. Unless you're getting every other question right, your time is probably better else spent elsewhere. You know what I mean? Like than that 1 possibility. Oh, the field question? Yeah, actually, it probably could be a field question. That's a good point. Could be a field question. And for those of you who don't know, field questions are not graded. You don't know which questions are field questions, but they're just in the test for people to see. Do people taking this test know how to do it? All right, bros. I am out of here. I'm going to be back next Thursday. We're going to hit it really hard. And this crew is like a tight crew. Obviously, not a ton of people right here. So if you do like the video, like it. Obviously, like and subscribe. Obviously, log on to your alts and like and subscribe to this channel, but you've probably already done that. So I appreciate that. We're going to be hitting it really hard. You guys are here early. I know it's like, feels like disconnected in a way because it's not October. It's not November. Or actually, November's afterwards. People still freak out in November. It's not September when everybody's screaming. We still have like 3.5 months, but you guys are here early. We're going to work really hard. Thursdays, I'll see you here at 7 p.m. Come on by. And that's all I got, man. Thanks for coming out.